Okay, quiet.
This is a good idea. This time I have a slightly better microphone and actual editing stuff, which means I can take this weird green and put it somewhere else. The name of my book is Macbeth by William Shakespeare. Yeah, that one.
Alex, there are multiple things wrong with that. First of all, that book is from the 1600s, and second of all, that isn't even a book, it's a play.
Well, you see,
The genre of the story is tragedy, because you guys saw what he did to Romeo and Juliet. And the quote I chose was, "Two truths are told as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme." Whatever. I chose this quote because this mindset is basically the driving force of the main character. Oh, wait a second, the quote was supposed to come before the other stuff. Yeah, I don't feel like editing that. Macbeth takes place in 11th century Scotland, and it's third person because it's a play. Here are all the characters. Got it? Cool. All the important ones you actually have to pay attention to are Macbeth, Lady Macbeth, the three witches, Banquo, and Flink. Alright, so basically the gist of the story is that a fella specifically named Macbeth basically wanted to be king, but went a little bit too far just to do that, and yeah, it didn't go well. Alright, so the story starts with this general named Macbeth and his friend and fellow general Banquo, and they run into three witches which were obviously inspired by Shrek.
Macbeth, you'll be Thane, then king. Banquo, your children will be kings, but not you.
K.
Macbeth thought the prophecy was fake, but it's a fictional story, so of course the prophecy was real. Macbeth gets the Thane treatment, and then he's like,
Oh heck, I got the Thane treatment.
After getting the
Thane treatment.
he went home and told his wife about the prophecy. Boy, was that a bad idea. Lady Macbeth, and yeah, that's her name, says,
Hey, let's accidentally slip a knife through the king's stomach.
and then they accidentally slip a knife through the king's stomach. Oh yeah, he also becomes the king. Since his prophecy came true, he didn't want Banquo's to come true too. Macbeth wanted to kill Banquo and his child, so they can't take up the throne, but what? Oh, that's child murder. Can't do that. FBI, open up! Oh darn, he actually did it, but at least Banquo's child named Flink actually survived.
A. That probably won't come back to haunt me in the future.
Little did he know that would actually come back to haunt him in the future. And then Flink got angry and went on a crusade. Whoa, I'm gonna have to stop you right there, because you gotta read the book to find out what happens. Except there isn't a book. I believe the theme of the story is that power corrupts, unless you're Lady Macbeth and are already corrupted by power. And then Flink got angry and went on a... I wouldn't recommend this book. The story is pretty good composition and it's made by a good old William Saltshaker, but the language and vocabulary isn't exactly up to date, and the story can be hard to keep up with sometimes. Whoa! And, you know, the small, tiny, insignificant problem that it isn't even a book. I'm gonna have to stop you right there, because you gotta read the book to find out what happens. Except there isn't a book.